Hey guys! As you probably expected, as soon as I saw that they had performed Halazia live, I knew I had to check it out. But it was on New Year's Eve, and of course I was busy on New Year's Eve, and I'm not worth much 1st of January. I also spent most of the day driving. And yeah, so I haven't really had the opportunity to film until now. But there was no way in hell I was going to miss the live performance of Halazia. I mentioned in my last reaction that I knew that they had pre-recorded this performance, and I did suspect that it was going to be a New Year's performance. But yeah, so I did know about it. Now I'm going to check it out. I'm excited to see some more choreography, and I am going to check out the dance practice for this performance afterwards. For now, I just wanted the full impact of seeing the full choreography for the first time, the way they intended it, which was with this live performance. I don't know what to expect here with sound quality and so on and so forth. I don't know how that it usually is on the New Year's performance. I'm hoping the vocals are clear, and hopefully the camera work isn't completely shit. But I've seen everybody raving about this. Also, like non-Ateez, so I'm excited for this. It can only be good. Like Halazia has been on repeat for me ever since the reaction. I really love it. Oh my god. And of course, with listening to the song more, you notice some things you didn't necessarily notice the first time or second time or third time because my reaction failed, so I had to do it several times. So there may be some things I point out here that I didn't point out in the music video reaction, and it's mostly because I didn't catch it because there was so much going on. So yeah, let's just get into it. No, they didn't. Like I said for my music video reaction, I knew it was a thing they probably would do, like reference towards either the music video outfits or the teaser, like concept photo outfits. I did not expect them to put Woo Young in an eyebrow piercing on stage, but okay. It caught me off guard. I'm probably going to be caught off guard several times here, and just as a precursor here, if you don't like pausing, leave, because I'm going to be pausing. That's just how it is. I am very reactionary, so if something is overwhelming, I often pause and just like take a breather. So yeah, if you don't like that, you might as well leave because you won't enjoy this reaction. So yeah, let's try again. Oh my. Oh. What was that face, Uyong? Wow. Oh, like the scarecrow. Oh, Jesus Christ, Hongjun. Okay, you can hear the vocals. I'm glad. Did Sun seriously just have a completely open back? Kind of reminds me of the outfit I saw him in on tour where it broke during Halazia. It's probably on purpose now that I think about it, that it was specifically during Halazia. Not on purpose that it broke, but on purpose that they chose to reference it with the shape of his jacket, if that's what you call it. But yeah, that reference is probably on purpose with Halazia and Halazia. Jesus Christ, those outfits must be so warm. It looks like Song was already sweating and they only just begun. Woo! Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, and there's that Usan moment I was hoping for. What? Like every time I see a move that kind of references towards something they've done before, it kind of piques my interest, and I wish I was more deep into the lore because it's probably on purpose knowing them. But that move Sun just made with the that just reminds me of the ending of Volnoria with your song, but also they do something similar in the chorus, at least the first chorus of Deja Vu, where they make like blow and then to the heart. I don't know what that means, but just recognized it. Okay, they both made that move. Ooh, you know. What? I can't. Oh, I can't handle that. I saw that Yo-sang had said, I believe on Universe, that the stylist were going to keep his birthmark visible as much as possible during promotions for at least Halazia. But I wasn't prepared. I love that. Like, of course, I haven't gotten that deep into it, so I don't know if it has been your song's choice to have the birthmark covered. It could be because of like insecurity about it, maybe. So I kind of hope it's his choice, and now it's his choice to like show it. He seems happy to be able to show it at least, and I just love how supportive like every Ateez I've seen has been about it. Like, it makes me want to cry tears of happiness because it looks great. There's no need to cover it, and it's so dark, so I can only imagine how many layers of color correcting they would need to cover that in a way where it still blends with the rest of his skin, because it usually does. You can't see that it actually is there underneath the makeup, and that must not be comfortable. Let's just oh my god, that I love that choreo. Shit, it's so powerful. And the fire, shit. Oh my god, Uyong and his facial expressions. But I actually wanted to pause here because I want to commend Jungho here, because that vocal line, that's not easy at all. Mostly because first of all, it's high. It may not be the highest he has ever gone, but it is high. But it's also staying on one note and then having to raise a note in the end, which is difficult. Like, if you've ever had to sing in like a choir or anything, especially like I'm an alto, we usually get either some of the weirder or most boring harmonies to sing, which means sometimes we get these stay on one note despite everything else moving around, and that is difficult. It's very difficult to stay on the same note despite your ears telling you to do something else. But also, it's a very high note to stay on, and he has to like enunciate with that note several times. So it's not like he's keeping one long note, he has to hit that note repeatedly. But also, this is one of the things I mentioned that I've noticed after listening so many times. Usually when you go high, you would either have a word where it ends on a vocal like an on e when you want to go high. That's where it's most comfortable, and even if the word doesn't include that, usually you would do some sort of vocal alteration to change it in a way where you can still understand what the word is, but to hit that or I, like e sound, because that makes it easier to hit the note. And he does that in the pre-chorus. I can't remember the precise word, I believe, but when he has to go up in the end, it's something along the lines of Muxori, so it ends on an e, and that makes sense because he's going up, and it makes it easier for him to hit that. But in the chorus, the part he has to repeat several times, it's an O for some reason. And that's a very hard vocal to... I keep saying vocal. Please insert vowel. It's because in Danish it's called vokal, which is the same as when you're talking about vocals, you're talking about vocaler. Yeah. So vowel. It's a very difficult vowel to go up on. So I can understand, like, once again, he had said something about, like, he got a headache from this pre-recording, from the high intensity choreography and singing while doing so. And that O he ends on there, it makes him have to work harder to hit that note, and it may cause some strain. But let's go back to Yosung's pre-chorus here, so you can hear Jungho's pre-chorus where he has to go up an E, and then you can hear the O in the chorus, because it, like, even if you try to sing it yourself, you can feel it's easier to go high on an E than an O. It's easier to go higher on an E than it is on an O. So yeah. Oh, I'm not surprised. Yosung's pre-chorus with him leading the whole thing is the most replayed part. I love that. Let's see. Oof. That choreography is so unique. Oh, Jesus. Don't you dare. Okay. I was gonna die if he did the chest pop live. Woo, Mingy! They seriously freed his arms. Okay. Okay. I don't mind that they zoomed in on Woo-young here, but I'm looking forward to the dance practice because I really want to focus on Jung-ho on that part, because he doesn't get many like center dance parts. So I'm really looking forward to seeing it in the dance practice. Woo! Whoa, did you see that ripple effect? My god, your song! Ooh, harmonies! Jesus, Woo-young is a menace in this performance. Woo! Ooh! And that was somehow a little bit reminiscent of the last chorus of Gorilla with I don't know how to speak, with Yunho there. Like he was center, and I don't know, the shoulder movements kind of reminded me of the breakdown in the end of Gorilla. I love that. Oof. Oh my god. Wow, and with the feathers falling? That was weird. I'm very used to it at least ends with some sort of ending fairy or something. It seemed very abrupt. Did they even get to like put their heads down? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, they did, but still. Yeah, interesting choice with cutting it that way, but yeah, sure. Let's go to the dance practice. I'm looking very much forward to seeing it without the weird camera work. Yeah. It looked very, very cool. To be honest, as I said, it wasn't surprising that the Yosang's part was the most replayed part. But to me, my favorite part of it was actually the second time, where Yosang seemed to be like leading the pack, like he started the ripple effect that went all the way back to the backup dancers. I kind of enjoyed that more. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. But I am looking forward to see this. Please, please. I'm looking so much forward to see some Jung-ho. Like, it's pretty much centered when it's only the trio on the screen. I apologize very much for my voice. It's been weird since New Year's because it was raining like crazy. Let's see. So cool. I love that part. That's so sick. I love they brought it to the live performance as well. Speaking of, I actually noticed something about that from watching the music video. I'm not completely sure. I'm just gonna see that again and then I'm going to point it out if I was right. Yeah. Once again, a move that's reused or purposefully like calling back to another move. This move they are all doing, everyone besides Sun. This one, that's cyberpunk. Like the chorus of cyberpunk. Once again, I feel like it's on purpose. I don't know what it means though. I don't know what it means. I just point things out and then you guys can speculate if you want to. That's a weird place to put a water bottle. I hope it's there to kind of like signify the end of the stage, because otherwise it's just in the way. We love Anusama. That's really an interesting shape they chose to have in the background here. They didn't show that properly at the music show, because yeah, they showed Sungwa like having his leg up on a dancer. They didn't show that he was standing on a different dancer with his other leg. Jesus. Ooh. That's really intense choreography to do while singing. Oh my god, who the fuck gave him ripped jeans? That's not fair. Again. Hongjoong's move in the end here. This cyberpunk again. This has got to be on purpose. He did the chest pop shit. Oof, go off, Mandy. my god, like, that looks insane. Good for your song. Wow, look at the shape here. That looks insane. Oof. My god. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely feel like they didn't show that properly because I don't remember them being on the floor like that. Ooh! Can we get that again? Oh, Jesus Christ, that looks like it's sped up, but it isn't. God. Oof. Don't know if that has any significance. I just noticed with the part where they seem to be split in two and like the part in front bows down and the one behind jumps. The only one of the members who are in the back part seems to be Sun. I don't know if that has any significance. Because that seems like an odd choice if it didn't have any meaning. Oof. Which one of them was that? I could just hear one of them go, whoa. Oh my god. I loved seeing the dance practice for this because you get a lot more of the choreography and kind of highlights how the music show didn't do it complete justice with the camera work. I don't believe it was as bad as I've seen it before because I've seen some ridiculous camera work, especially with Ateez. I've seen some ridiculous camera work on music shows, so I don't believe it's the worst I've seen. Not at all, not even close. But there was some parts of the choreography where I wish they had done something different. At least they didn't do a lot of those like very zoomed out crowd shots for some reason. For some reason music shows love those. But this was amazing and it was as good live as I hoped. And the choreography is so much better than I could have thought. I love this. I love this, and a lot of Yosang appreciation going on with this comeback. I love that. That he finally gets more lines and he gets to center more. Like ever since it's been long. It's long ago. I reacted to Horizon. And ever since seeing him center there and really carry it, I've wanted to see so much more center Yosang because he just does so well with it and he carried it so well. Like his part in this song is so powerful. Like it's ridiculous. It even sounds like, from what I've seen, that the other members' favorite part of the song is Yosang's part. At least some of them. And it's for good reason. It has so much power. It hits so hard. And the choreography just really highlights that. And I love that they didn't just completely repeat the same choreography the second time, but chose to do it in a ripple effect now with backup dancers. I love that. That made it so much more impactful. This whole song is just wow. Oh my god. I am so happy I checked this out. And yeah, that'll be all for this video. I forgot to say it in the beginning, but Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you got into the new year fine. And like still having all your fingers. That sounds a bit weird. I know some of you are American, and I don't believe you're allowed to have fireworks privately in America. I'm not completely sure. But in Denmark, it's actually just readily available, sold to anyone over 18. So it's a fairly standard practice here in Denmark to say, I'm glad you came into the new year with all 10 fingers. Though I actually don't know a single person who's blown off their fingers. I've heard about people. Yeah. It's horrible, but apparently it happens. That was a little bit of side note here, but if you watched this far, thank you so much. I am surprised each and every time you guys show up for the videos, and especially because I obviously don't know how to speak most of the time and stumble over my words. But I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and I love the comments you leave, whether it's about my reaction or it's your theories about things. I love reading and interacting with them. Speaking of interacting, I am on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. The links are going to be in the description, but it's fairly simple. On Instagram and TikTok, I am at Michelle Madsen reacts, and on Twitter, I am bproofrose in one word. But the name is Michelle Madsen reacts. It's just I've had that handle on Twitter for like 10 years now, and I'm not going to change that. It feels like a pride streak for me. And also the Discord server is up. The picture is weird because I didn't have anything to put as a server picture, so it's just a silly drawing I did several months back of a flamingo lying on a pool floaty. For some reason, it is going to change at some point, but the link is also going to be in the description. You are more than welcome to join on there, especially like I just want to like have a bit of a community around like especially K-pop, because I don't really have a community of that sort in my everyday life at all. But also just a place to hang out and talk about whatever we feel like at the moment. Of course, just stay polite, like don't be a dick, because that will get you kicked immediately. But you are free to join, and we'll just figure things out as we go when it comes to the Discord server. And yeah, I don't have anything else to add, so once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hit myself in the eye there.